Morin on the boundary. Peterson on the overlap. Too heavy. Gets it back to Peterson. Cross from the left. Service to the top of the 6. To the edge of the 18. Mozingo, left foot. Wade Katoa, swing shot, score!
Wade Katoa has been open all game. As she's hanging out on that 6-yard box, the ball is pinging around, and it only takes one little touch off of the ricochet to just power it into the back of the net.
6 goals in the last counter scoring touch. Speaking of scoring touch, Mozingo's always got it. Lays off. Smith Griffiths. Shepard. Peterson. Peterson gets around her mark. It's into the 18. Keeps it on the floor. Scores! Kendall Peterson sneaks inside the near post. And the Cougs take the lead in the 10th minute. It's 1-0 BYU. Kendall Peterson with her 4th career goal.
What a beautiful shot by Peterson, who just keeps it nice and low. She forces Welcome to have to get down to ground, and it slips right under her arm. You can see the sort of power and precision that's on this ball as she goes through the near post. Beautiful 1v1 take on. And then a just nice, smooth pass to that far corner. Excuse me, to that near corner.
Kendall. Lead from McCarthy. Collects in the 18. He's shy of the goal line. Gets a left-footed cross to the top of the D. Settling it is Wade Katoa. The play is Morin. Return to Wade Katoa. Wade Katoa shoots in! Off the crossbar and in! It's a bar down goal for Wade Katoa in the 73rd, and that might just do it for BYU. What a rip!
What a shot from Wade Katoa. She places it absolutely perfectly, and you're right, Greg, that may be the insurmountable goal. Absolutely beautiful here, so McCarthy sends it over. First of all, that trap, brings it down with her chest. Such a great skill check. Smith Griffith sends it back to her, and off of 1-2 touches, bang, right down into the net. What a goal.
Is not used to deferring possession to the other team. So how does that change your confidence, your ability to play? We'll see if that affects BYU here early on.
Wade Katoa out to Mozingo, the left-footed specialist from distance. Brecken Mozingo with the equalizer. A rocket. A firework display on and off the pitch here.
Holy cow, this was in the back of the net, I think, before Mia Justice even saw the shot. What a rocket off of Mozingo's foot. This is what she does. She comes across the box and then uses her left foot. And that has so much power on it.
It's Griffiths. Sneaks by McCullen, and it's a finish from Wade Katoa. A one-touch dandy, and the Cougars lead.
And just as we thought maybe UCF could survive the onslaught, this beautifully placed ball from Smith Griffiths finds Wade Katoa with a lot of space.
27th minute goal by Olivia Wade Katoa. This is her with the ball on a string. Wade Katoa with the brace. 2-0 BYU.
The Wade Katoa has often been my MVP for BYU. Look how beautiful this technical footwork is to just shuffle it back to herself here and then whip it across her body onto the ground. So hard to stop by a goalkeeper who's...
And with that regional bias towards saving money for travel, there's a chance they could even stay in the Southeast. Look at Mozingo. Ball on a string. Brecken Mozingo has her 10th goal of the year in fantastic style.
As BYU was moving this ball around, I just thought they looked just quicker than everybody. They looked quicker on the dribble, they quicker in possession. Mozingo just dribbles by these players with almost too much ease and then chops it across her.
Unbelievable matchup we may have on Saturday. The top 2 scoring teams in the country. Carthy chips back post, and it's in! Ellie Walbrook scores her 10th. And another BYU player gets to double-digit goals.
And when you have 11 starters returning, that's all of them, 11 returning, you have this type of chemistry where McCarthy looks up, and I actually saw this eye contact between her and Walbrook. Walbrook drifted.
Austin. There's Mozingo. Chipped in, and a goal scored by Bella Foligno. 9 minutes in, and BYU strikes first. Third career goal in Foligno's 100th collegiate match.
Took a little bit to get going for BYU, but once they did, I really like this ball into the box. It's
a push. You know the blind spots for the 3 refs watching. Wade Katoa has had a bit of a quiet match, as have many of these Cougars. Here's a ball into Fryer, and the finish! 10th goal of the season for the sophomore Allie Fryer. It just took 5 minutes.
And that's how quick it happens, as I like this little lay back. You see this little poke through the gate there, and then the first time shot. Brilliant sophistication and finish from Fryer.
Vaca pushes it out to Peterson. Had to get a touch from Wade Katoa. Oh, look at this, the hustle from Fryer. And then Foligno finishes. Bella Foligno with the brace. And an all-hustle goal makes it 3-0.
This is going to be a really tough one to come back from. You can just see misjudged there by Andy Wolf. Thought it was going to reach Ramey and just didn't quite have the pace on it to get inside the box for Ramey to pick up. And Foligno just, selection committee, makes decisions.
And put it politely.
Yeah. So I don't know. You know, I just think you can, again, just do what you do, which is this. 4 goals.
Yep. Wade Katoa makes it 4. Ties Texas for the nation's lead in goals. And on the assist from Mozingo, it's a set-piece party here this week in Central Texas.
Yeah, and just kind of textbook. If you don't clear it, it's gonna be a problem, and this ultimately falls to a player because it wasn't cleared out of the box. So that's why they kind of say you've got to.
Loose chance for Bailey. She'll take it with the left foot, and Erin Bailey has her 10th goal, matching Fryer for the team lead. That'll snap a skid of 5 matches in a row without a goal for the super sub senior.
Patience for BYU paid off as ultimately they were able to poke it through to Bailey.
Jorgensen, Shepard, Walbrook. Might they have a 6th? And they will. Walbrook with her 9th goal of the season. And a touchdown lead for the Cougars.
Really good example of just staying with it as Walbrook gets it in the box and gets surrounded by 3 players. I think they thought she was going to maybe play it backward, but instead she turns, goes through the defenders right here, and then rips one into that far.
The turn, she's double teamed. Jacobs laterally, Shepard. Nice footwork from Shepard. Chip ball into the area to Mozingo. Mozingo across to Fryer. Fryer, one shot and score! The one-touch finish from Allie Fryer. For Fryer, goal number 10 on the year, 18 for the career, and the Cougars open the scoring in the 3rd minute.
And a beautiful build from the BYU side. The question will be, is she offside, as some of the UCF defenders were calling for it. We'll take a look at it here. Rebecca Mozingo seemed to be on when she received the ball and passed it back to Allie Fryer. Fryer did such an excellent job of just hitting that rocket into the near post. There was so much zip on that ball to put the Cougs up early. Not able to find the back of the net, but you give her immense credit for being able to make the run and get herself an opportunity.
10 career goals, 11 career assists for Boren. As Peterson plays Wade Katoa into the area. Olivia Wade Katoa goes far post and off the post and in!
What a beautiful goal for Wade Katoa. She finds the back of the net, has a nice little pass to the side-let netting. No doubt in my mind that that was going in. You could see immediately here as she receives the ball, turns upfield, and has that tiny window, opens up her hip to find the side. There's a lot of finesse
senior night, yes, on senior night, a senior scorer in Olivia Wade Katoa. That is career goal number 19. Stratton will chest down. Play in the direction of Walbrook. 3 Knight defenders there, and the ball won away just for the moment because Tara Warner wins back for BYU to Mozingo down the barrel. Mozingo, nice deke around the defender, goes far post, and off the post and in! What a shot and score from Brecken Mozingo! Left-footed from distance, and the Cougs bring their fans to the feet in the final minutes of the first half. 43rd minute goal, Brecken Mozingo, they gave her an inch and she took it. What a shot!
Yeah, talk about a rocket. Look how far out she is, Greg.
30 yards out and rings it off the bar
and
with a 3-1 advantage.
Power on that shot. You see, she hits it right with her laces, and it was aimed perfectly. Had it gone 1 inch too far right, it would have hit off of the post.
Blistering heat, then ends with frost on the ground, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Most Big 12 tournaments that I remember were definitely in the cold weather.
Cougars dangerous, and this ball is driven home by Rachel McCarthy on the back end of a pass that came from Sierra Pennock. And just like that, BYU registers a 1-0 lead. Rachel McCarthy coming back from injury, missed 4 matches. That's her 5th goal of the year, the 21st of her career. 1-0 Cougars.
Some excellent play by BYU. Great cross by Pennock to McCarthy, who is rushing into the box, and an excellent
McCarthy beautifully played there. Getting a return pass. Morrell comes out, can't get a piece of it, and it's dropped in for the 2nd goal of the night by Walbrook. Ellie Walbrook, who had a goal Thursday against Oklahoma State, tallies her 8th goal this season, her 9th career. 2-0 BYU.
and an excellent run from Walbrook. She's the one that started that play, played it wide, got it back, and then centered it beautifully for Walbrook, who had time to take a touch and just slide it past Braden.
So a goal and an assist for Rachel McCarthy.
A good angle to make that decision. Tough for Oklahoma State, but BYU with a chance to go up early.
So Mozingo, and BYU is on the board first.
Steps up with confidence, with pace down the middle. We'll get another look here at the replay. Lines up on the right. Gordon takes just a slight step to the left, and Mozingo with enough power to put that one the other way. Great execution, and BYU taking advantage of the penalty kick. Allie Fryer drew that initial.
Into the box, opportunity here for Wellbrook, fires, and it's 2-0 BYU.
Great buildup from BYU. They were patient in their approach to Oklahoma State, didn't force anything, and then a really great run. We'll get another look here on the replay. Just enough of a flick from Mozingo, and then Wilbrook. Thoughtful, just forcing defenders to dive in. Does a great job, knows where the goal is, doesn't need a lot on it, but well placed.
Move there, and a third goal of the game for the Cougars.
Great execution from BYU, and Wade Katoa with an outstanding assist there. Well-weighted pass in for the runner in behind. We'll get another look here at the replay. A bit of a miscommunication there defensively from Oklahoma State, and BYU able to get in behind. And a great goal from Allie Fryer.
They have hope of simply pulling a point out of a scoreless draw.
When you see that with them parking the bus.
Jorgensen on the attack. Jorgensen to the top of the 18, plays wide right Mozingo. Mozingo in the area. Footwork, cross, goal! It comes late, but it comes off the cross from Mozingo. Allie Fryer
Just came around behind the back. And what a beautiful goal is that she just has a little Cruyff. Who knew of all the shots that would come in this game, it would come from a behind the heel across from Brecken Mozingo. And that comes from Jorgensen, having the savvy as a defensive player to come up, find Mozingo. And it seems to ricochet between Fryer and Walbrook. Nevertheless, both players in the right place at the right time.
BYU looking to make it 14 consecutive undefeated at home. Mozingo, is that left foot clear? No, she'll find a target on the left side of the area. A tee off for Peterson. Peterson, she'll try it with the left and score it! Kendall Peterson to seal the deal. It's 2-0 Cougars in the 83rd.
Finding the far post. Just like that, Kendall Peterson. She's a defensive back, gets into the offense, and is just hanging out on the 18-yard box. She has so much time and space as you see BYU passing it around. Finds Peterson to her left, and then just passes it right past Sheep.
Beautifully firm shot to the far post. Goal number 1. Referee Elmas Mamutovic blows the whistle, has a conversation with Ellie Fryer, and housekeeping concludes with Mozingo putting boot to ball. And a tap at the far post and in! And the Cougs have opened the scoring! And it's Jamie Shepard on the end of it.
What a beautiful cross by Brecken Mozingo. And waiting. Oh, kudos to Jamie. She just put herself in the right position with a very composed finish on that ball. A tough ball, honestly, off the bounce. But she did a beautiful job at just putting that nice and easy in the back of the net.
Well, Shepard has the Cougar goal tonight. Mozingo. Wide right, Smith Griffiths. A tap into the 18, across the top of the 6, and far post loose, and score!
Wow,
Ellie Walbrook equalizes in the 63rd, and we're back level. And for the first time in more than a year, Texas Tech has given up 2 goals in a game.
This is what Liv Smith-Griffiths does best. She's had so many assists this year with just nice slots, using her speed to cut through, and just a nice ball through.
The loose ball not cleared by Blackburn, and pouncing out it
into the middle.
So you can see the level of movement on the field by BYU and how possession-oriented, that finesse-style play.
Well, Kendall Peterson puts that one in, and there's a goal.
Beautiful cross. And an unfortunate touch by Cyclone defender Chloe Broughton that just gave a volley in the box at a difficult distance for the goalkeeper to respond to.
All right, Bella Foligno with the score, number 22. You see Kendall Peterson, that's always such a danger from wherever she is on the pitch. But for Foligno, that is her
pass out wide. The Wall is looking to take part of the goal away from being able to be a direct.
Well, here's Mozingo. Liner and a goal.
Upper right-hand corner. What a beautiful placement.
Brecken Mozingo, senior out of Sandy, Utah. That is her 7th goal of the season, her 29th career goal. Here it is.
Watch the strike. Upper right-hand corner.
Well, excellence has its own signature.
Well, and I believe that this is the...
That is headed by Edwards. Warner. Slotted through. Bailey. And a goal.
Beautiful
Aaron
shot.
Bailey, talking about the depth BYU has not started a match for this team, but she leads the Cougars in goals with what is now her 7th.
What a nice cutback and a finish.
Her 8th goal of the season. 8th goal of the season. Had a brace against Utah Valley and scored against UCLA.
Well, in defense, and defense has to contribute offensively. If those things don't happen, it's not unified in the approach.
A shot here. She dished it, and it's a goal.
Good field recognition of opportunities.
Textbook.
Here's the replay. Nice play out wide. Woodward cutting off that near post.
Well, and then Bailey for her 2nd goal of the game.
It was just the hands on the back that was being addressed.
Smith-Griffiths puts this one in front of the 6, and it's in for a goal. Kind of bounced in, similar to kind of a goal they had the Cougars in their win at Texas.
Here's the replay. A nice service into the box. And just was able to get her body on, and that was number 11.
That one played in.
And a beautiful save by Woodward.
Ellie Boren, and there's a goal.
Too many threats right there in the box. Without a strong clearance, it's too difficult. You can't just let the ball bounce around. So 15 with the first shot. That's Ellie Walbrook. An assist to Olivia Wade-Katoa.
That did not get through. And on the counter.
4 against 3.
Still got through. That shot played in, and it's a goal.
What a beautiful attack by J.C. Wood, number 30, with the assist.
And Ellie Walbrook gets the score, the 7th goal for BYU.
And here's taking speed, Ellie Walbrook. And a beautiful pass right back in by J.C. Wood, a freshman out of Las Vegas, Nevada.
Let's take a look at that again, if we can.
For much of this match, this can change everything right here.
Oh, I feel like it already has given life into the stands.
Mozingo approaches with the left foot and scores! Upper 90 on the right side, seeking to dust those cobwebs in the corner.
Just so calm, cool, and collected. You can see she's got confidence, she's calm, and she knows exactly where she wants to place the ball, and she put it there. An unbelievable placement. That's really good. That's so hard for a goalkeeper to be able to save a shot like that.
Rexford guesses right, hesitates just a little bit, but guesses the right direction.
And BYU resets. Levenivaka, Shepard. Another chance for the Cougars with just over 2 to play in the half. In front, down goes a Texas defender, and the Cougars have tied it late in the first half. Ellie Walbrook with her 4th of the year.
Goal BYU.
Really good patience from BYU here as they just are pushing Texas further. Look how deep they're pushing them back all the way onto their 6. And then Walbrook, with her size and ability to post up, turns her defender. She had an opportunity like...
Here is Brecken Mozingo, the senior. Tremendous goal scorer in her own right. Mozingo into the box, it goes, and into the net. BYU has jumped back in front.
Goal BYU.
Olivia Wade-Katoa with goal number 6 on the season.
Beautiful. Beautiful run, beautiful finish there from Wade-Katoa, and really a great, particularly used to. They have a high altitude pitch there in Provo as well, so it might be a combination of those things.
Out wide, this one centered in front, off the foot of Bailey and into the net. BYU goes up by 1 with less than 7 to play.
She's the player of the match for me. Olivia Wade-Katoa has had a phenomenal game today. You see her celebrating with her teammate, but on this one, number 7, Erin Bailey, this is why she comes off the bench, is she contributes on goal.
Ellie Boren will be able to recover it. Keep things interesting. Loses her defender. Boren in for a closer look around a couple of Bears. This one sent on frame and goes home, and for BYU, their first lead in the Big 12.
Beautiful execution right there by BYU, starting with Bourne. Love her footwork. It's always fun to watch a player like her inside the box, cutting it up.
Kind of has a mistouch there, but her teammate is just in the perfect position to put it away one time.
4th goal on the year for Brecken Mozingo, preseason All Big 12.
And just get a solid touch and move forward with it a little bit quicker.
Nice job by Obar, the senior, able to out-physical Rachel McCarthy, battling for that ball. Fryer trying to win it back. She has a chance to make it 2-0, and the Cougars double their lead. Allie Fryer with goal number 6 for the sophomore.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to see up top from your players, is the high press, waiting on that mistake right in front of the goal, and then capitalizing quickly.
Mentioned she was the super sub as a freshman with 9 goals a year ago. Off to a fantastic pace here in 2023.
We'll see right here. She gets some contact on her.
Looking to make it 3-0. As Brecken Mozingo, if you're wearing a number 3 on the back of your jersey tonight, good chance you found the nylon. With goals from McCarthy, Fryer, and now Mozingo. As the foul was after the first touch from Bailey.
Yeah, perfect execution for Mozingo. Solid strike ball. Really tough as a keeper.
At the moment, it looks like the Bears will be looking for their first win in Big 12 play after a successful non-conference stretch. Chance here, Mozingo. Bingo. A brace for the senior. And that elusive 4th goal on the board for BYU.
It's a long time coming for her in this match, that goal right there. It's just perfect positioning. She finds herself at the top of the box, just lets it rip with the right or the left foot, finding that side netting. Makes it so difficult for a keeper.
Goals number 4 and number 5 of the year for Brecken Mozingo.
Which makes set piece opportunities like this even more important. Off go the runners into the box, headed! Sensational set piece, and the bench does it again for BYU. You said it, Jen. Their bench is game-changing. They have been all season. They continue to be just that tonight. And low blocks, we said it, they're difficult to play against. So how do you capitalize? And you'll see some college soccer matches across the country, depending on what conference you're playing in. If it's inter-conference, outer-conference, they have replay review. We do not have any tonight, just in case it should come into play. Speaking of play, BYU has tied it! A ball by Olivia Wade-Katoa, my goodness. Thread the needle, why don't you, girl? And then who else? Ellie Walbrook, actually. Some speed, fresh legs off the bench. Smith-Griffiths. Chance in the box! Yes! Aaron Bailey! Ties us up again! Jen, before this play even happened, the entire coaching staff
Ever a breakout star, and so far this season hasn't quite got off to that blistering pace quite yet.
This is pretty dangerous right now for BYU.
BYU has options inside the box, and a goal early. Brecken Mozingo puts BYU on the board in the 11th minute.
That was the goalie got blocked. She could not see that ball. And it went between two legs of UVU's defenders. That's just sometimes how the ball rolls.
Brecken Mozingo was the recipient of a great counterattack to UVU's counter. It is some spatterings of blue, but for the most part, a great showing by Utah Valley. Might have something to do with the football game. I'm not sure.
It's I don't know if this will be a record, but it's going to be pushing it.
BYU gets goal number 2 in the 21st minute off of the set piece. I'm close enough to the bench to my left to overhear associate head coach Brent Anderson for BYU, who turned around to give some instructions to a player, and he quickly turned his head back around and he just yelled, "Illegal handball, yes." McCarthy the takeaway. Deflected off of Ashley Hughes. Here's a foot race. Trying to get back defensively. Was Utah Valley unable to. Erin Bailey doing that one herself, taking advantage of a deflection off of Utah Valley. Erin Bailey puts BYU on top 3-0 in the 34th.
That is BYU's game. A one-on-one, you're asking for trouble.
Erin Bailey keeping her composure. And she won the foot race. Shepard to the left-hand side. BYU again. Idalia Serrano gets a deflection. And BYU finds another goal.
It's that high press. It's not the initial shot that's the problem. It's everything else around it, clearing the ball. The goalie made her diving save, and there's nobody there to be able to clear it, and BYU's there and kicks it in.
So Erin Bailey with her second goal on the evening. The byline dispossessed. Great dispossession by Nixon Jackson. Another freshman stepping up big for the Wolverines. Mozingo gets her shot blocked. A chip and another goal. Goal number 5 for BYU. The cheeky Ellie Boren.
BYU has shown.
I beg your pardon. Sorry. That is Olivia Wade-Katoa.
Davis Dart. BYU has shown all year that they love to get these balls right on the top of the box, and they make the goalie have to make the play on a little chip shot high in the net.
Another dangerous look for BYU, and goal number 6 comes in the 82nd minute. Ellie Walbrook, second game back-to-back with a goal for Walbrook, and that will seal it for the Cougars.
Utah Valley's, they're just, they struggle with the clearance on that one. There is at least.
BYU averaging around 11 shots on goal per game, has been held to 1 so far. It was a good look by Foligno. It's a long ball for Walbrook. Walbrook with a chip and a goal! And the Cougs open the scoring with the former Bruin marking against their old team. It's 1-0 BYU.
Allie Walbrook just subbing into this game. You had mentioned the former Bruin playing against so many of the teammates that she knows and recognizes, and she gets one touch. She gets one window on this ball.
Final 4 matches of 2022, culminating in a national championship win. This is their first game outside of the Golden State this season. Walbrook onto the boot of McCarthy, a shot and a score, and what a goal!
A one-timer coming from Rachel McCarthy. And she just places it perfectly, just a professional level goal. That's the kind of stuff you see in the pros, but she brings it here to the college game. And wow, what a shot.
A rocket ripped into the upper left corner, and the Cougs take a 2-0 lead. UCLA conceded once in 3 matches. The Bruins have conceded twice in 37 minutes.
And this is another.
Shepard finds Smith-Griffiths, and BYU now into the attack past the halfway line. Pennock. The slide ball is to Wade Katoa. Wade Katoa holding on for numerical opposite Lemos. Plays it to an open Aaron Bailey. A shot, a score! Aaron Bailey!
Bailey with the security goal to lock it away. 11 minutes left in this game. And she's so cool under pressure. She has Presley coming right at her. She knows that there are big defenders on her back. And she just has the nice little cheeky tap to find the back of the net. You'll see another look at it here. Wade Katoa fighting off that physical pressure. And Aaron Bailey just nice little pass to the side netting.
The pass settles over the head of Maya.
That'll be cleared towards midfield by Boise State, but cut out. Bella Felino playing it out wide. Another chance for Boren, cutting into that right foot. Ball scraping the inside and blasted home. BYU flying inside 2 minutes.
That's exactly what the Broncos were worried about, trying to settle in defensively early in the game to prevent exactly that from happening. And there's a lot of offensive weapons in the box right there. The Broncos unable to clear a loose ball, and then it was put home.
It was Boren who played it in initially. It was touched on in the front by Allie Fryer. And a massive strike from the penalties. Here's Boren. Fantastic back heel for Peterson. Crenshaw has to touch it off the bar. Justiniani heads it back towards the penalty spot. Wade Katoa barred down for her 4th goal in 4 matches. And just like that, the Cougars go up. It's BYU 2, Boise State 0.
Well, so many times tonight, Boise State has been able to get the first touch on a ball entering the box. That one actually hit kind of at the apex of the left post and the crossbar. Crenshaw out of position momentarily, and then the Broncos unable to clear it. And then Wade Katoa with a rocket.
Coming in, turned aside by the goal scorer, Justiniani. It's Tara Warner playing the ball in for BYU. She's continuing to try to link up with Kendall Peterson. That was a great little duck of the shoulder there from Warner. Squares it. The ball comes off the crossbar, off the hand of Crenshaw, and it is turned in for a BYU 3rd. Warner gets the assist. Fryer gets the goal.
Now we'll get another look at it here. It's a cross into the box, and I couldn't tell if that was Stevens or Chatterton, who tried to make the play initially defensively, and it just chipped off of her, then
to the spot. Instead, it's Brecken Mozingo, who has scored a goal this year. Last year was a second-team All-American and has a chance to make it 4-1 for BYU. From the spot, calm as you like. Crenshaw went the right way, but Mozingo had the pace, and it's BYU 4, Boise State 1.
Well, Jocelyn Stevens right now calling her team together after that goal. Again, we've talked about responses all night long. The Broncos had a great response in the first half after giving up a goal less than 90 seconds in. They kept it a 1-0 game all the way to half. And after
USC, it was a 1-1 tie. BYU's exhibition also came against the formidable opponent, Rutgers. The Cougars winning in New Jersey 1-0. Walbrook falls to Katoa! The top of the post and in!
On the one touch. What a shot from Wade Katoa as she just silences the Long Beach defense. And this came out of nowhere. The ball comes from BYU's defensive third. It's kind of bouncing around. Ali Walbrook tries to get to it, but Ukita steps in and the one-touch banger off of the top of the woodwork.
Scrapes the bottom of the top of the post and falls. Mauricio Ingracio was a little bit concerned about getting into a track meet with BYU, citing the elevation. This is the first road trip that Long Beach State has made all year. And maybe he's challenging to just bring it into the box and score! It's Bella Folino on the assist from J.B. Shepard. She tucks it into the left side netting, and it's 2-0 BYU.
Perfect aim from Bella Folino. She doesn't have to get too much power on it. She just has to aim it coolly, and that's exactly what she does. Another one-touch ball as it comes across and just puts it into that far post. Smith Griffiths doing a good job of getting past her player as well, as you give her credit for rounding the corner. All the eyes are...
Herman Trophy watch list nominee to Ellie Boren in the neutral third. Plays Wade Katoa. She's immediately marked. Return to Boren, and the 1-2 back to Wade Katoa. Now Mozingo's got a touch to the top of the penalty D. Mozingo in the area, right foot shot, and score! Brecken Mozingo opens the scoring in the 6th for BYU. Inside the left post with the right foot, 1-0 Cougars.
A Brecken specialty right there. A drive to the far post. She makes it look so easy.
And we say it a lot. That kind of space is too much space. Brecken Mozingo, career goal number 23.
About the amount of pressure they put on the ball.
Smith Griffiths tries a half space ball. It's crossed in to Walbrook. Walbrook tees up Wade Katoa just outside the area. To her left, a shot and a deflection, and finds the back of the net. 2-0 Cougs in the 15th.
What a goal. Yeah, I would love to see a replay on that. Comes off a Titan player, and there's not much Ranson can do about it.
Appeared to take a touch off the Wade Katoa kick. And it took Ranson a little off balance. Either Folino or the defender behind Folino, I think, sees it deflect. Holding up as an insurance goal for the time being. Raymond. Bozinovic. Dispossessed by Smith Griffiths. Smith Griffiths accelerates to the area. To the byline. Deep cross. And a one-touch finish. And that's going to be the first BYU career goal for Ellie Walbrook.
A beautiful drive by Smith Griffiths, getting to that end line, beating 2 Fullerton players, and then right on the foot of Walbrook to finish it away.
Smith Griffiths establishing possession, and the cross past Folino to Walbrook, and after her first career point in the first half on an assist, it's a goal off the inside of the boot. Next week, Long Beach State home on Thursday, and then at Boise State on Saturday. And that game's already sold out, by the way. If you're a BYU fan looking to get into the game in Boise, you better already have a ticket, because they're gone. Peterson is gone down the left wing, cross from the left, and back of the net! Bailey off the touch! And Aaron Bailey, for the second time in as many games, scores the goal that should ice this one for BYU. Kendall Peterson, the cross from the left. Aaron Bailey putting herself on the end of it, gets the touch, and back of the net. And on the replay,
drive by Petey there.
Yeah, was it slid into? Shepard. Boren to the area. Off the head and off the bar, and a rebound, poaching score for Bella-Folino, and the Cougars open the scoring 1 minute and 40 seconds in.
What a great way to break the ice for BYU so early against this Billiken team. And that just comes from a team that's willing to play out of the midfield. You'll see what's happening here. As the ball gets played to Boren, Boren has that 1v1, and from there is able to get a nice little cross to Ali Fryer, who almost puts it away. The ball's just bouncing around in the box, and Bella-Folino is the one who's there ready to take it on. Folino has scored several goals already, in preseason as well as in...
Wing, cross, through the 6, through the 18, and collecting it is Boren. Plays to the top of the area on the boot of Shepard. Shepard toward the byline. A short cross, the ball loose. A shot to score!
Wade Katoa, again, in the right place, at the right time. And just like that, the Cougs are able to find themselves up 2-0 against number 21 St. Louis. What a great way for the Cougars to start this game.
The play to Shepard. Shepard hard toward the end line. Play toward the 6, the ball loose, and Olivia Wade Katoa pounces on it for her 13th career goal. The 5'8" senior, the attacking center mid, gives the Cougars. Vaca. Peterson with a deke and an advancement into the attacking half, and now final third. Peterson on the job. Plays Bailey. A shot. A score! Aaron Bailey under the crossbar, and the Cougs retake the 2-goal lead in the closing moments of the first half.
And that's the third goal that BYU really needed to solidify this game. These last 20 minutes have been a bit iffy for the Cougars, but being able to find Aaron Bailey on that, and she takes 1-2 touch, gets caught beneath her, but she's able to get her hips around it and then just fire it into that top corner. Really helps the Cougs as they go into this next half.
Second career goal for the sophomore from Layton, Utah. Aaron Bailey in the